Hello, friends. It's April 27th, 2020. So remember, we sing our months January, February, March, April. And we end with April. We're on number 4, 4 dash 27 dash 20. Okay. Dear 1W family, good morning. Today is Magnificent Monday. Yesterday was such a beautiful day. I hope you had fun outside. This week we will look at spelling words that have different endings than last week. Last week we had that et or ing sound on the end of our words. The endings are and est. Can you guess how they change what base words mean? So the base word is the word we start with. So if I first said to you, Sienna has a green shirt, the base word green tells us what color Sienna's shirt is. If I said Andrew has the greenest shirt, what does that tell you? How did that change the word green? He has the most green shirt. So that's what our endings are going to do this week. Today in Seesaw is a 2D and 3D shape activity. I will be posting a YouTube video of our new Big Green Book story called What Can You Do? Try to read along with me. Have a great day. Try your best and be kind. Love, Mrs. Worth. And I want to take a look at the rule for our spelling words this week. The rule says, if a base word ends with Y, I change the Y to I and then add the letters ER or EST. Stand up, and I want you to sing along with me as I read this or chant along with me. If you want to punch your hand in the air at each word, you can. If a base word ends with Y, I change the Y to I and then add the letters ER or EST. So let's look at an example. Here's our word funny. It ends with Y. So let's go back at our rule. It says if it ends with Y, change the Y to I and then add our letters. So we have a Y. We're going to have to change that. So I'm going to cross it out so we know we're changing it. And what do we change it to? If a word ends with Y, we change it to an I. Okay, so maybe our first sentence was, Mrs. Worth is funny. But our new sentence is, Matthew is funnier. So we changed the word to mean that he is more funny. So we write F-U-N-N. I changed my Y to an I, and then the ending we used was which is ER, funnier. Okay, that was an example of how we do that. Let's do one more. Let's change this with the ending est. Okay, so if we said Mrs. Worth is happy, Hayes is the happiest. How would we have to change this? First step, take off the Y and make it a I. So then we write hap. Happiest. All right, those spelling words are on that sheet that I sent today that tells you what you can focus on this week. I hope you have a magnificent Monday, and I will be back in just a few minutes with your read aloud from our Big Green Book. Bye, friends.